Hello everybody. I want to talk to you now about being your own psychic, about looking into the future and changing it if you want to. There are a couple of things at play here. One is that a lot of people believe you can't look into the future. Well, we're not going to concern ourselves with that because we believe you can. The other thing is that a lot of people believe you can only go to an expert, a psychic, a seer, an oracle reader, some expert who will read your future for you. This is not true. And the third thing is that a lot of people are afraid to know their future because they think they cannot change it. And this is so not true. You can change your future. You are constantly creating your future. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. Now, about going to a psychic, this is like so sad because there have been tools around for thousands of years that are completely reliable, that help us to flex our psychic muscles, and that are completely time-proven, perfectly without a doubt. One of them is this book, The I Ching. There are many versions of this I Ching. This one is the one published by the Bollingen Press. This is Princeton University. That's where Einstein worked. You couldn't get better credentials than that. The I Ching. What you do is you work with 3 pennies. You toss 3 pennies. And there is a way, time permitting, when you can look up what you ask a question and you get a complete and fabulous answer at the back of the book. It is so accurate, it blows everybody's mind. Nobody knows about it. I've written a very simple book on how to do it. I mean, you could study about how to do it and do it yourself, and that's really fine. But I've kind of done all the work for you, and I have now a new CD about it, and I've done workshops on it, and I can teach anybody to do it, and you can teach yourself, and you can read your own future, and you can answer any questions having to do with the future or other dimensions. Now, a lot of my friends call this the Psychic Mayo Clinic because there are several techniques, and they're all old, and they're all tried and true, and they're all accurate. You kind of measure one against the other. Here's a great one, tarot cards. This happens to be my favorite deck. Now, this is not, for gypsies sitting in storefronts ready to take all your money. This is for you to do for yourself and your friends. And look into your future, and then with a simple ritual, which every witch knows, not every witch, unfortunately, but every witch should know, and little instructions, which I've written so simply that I think this is almost for dummies. And you could do it yourself. You could just do it yourself. And you can look into your future on any subject. And then there's a way to work with the cards so you can change any aspect of your future that you want to change. It's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. It takes practice. And the third thing to check yourself out with is a pendulum. And this is fun. A pendulum, now even some doctors use these. They give you a yes or a no answer. So a lot of people now are consulting pendulums about what vitamins to take, sometimes even what medications to take. This is growing in popularity. But you can check out a reading, and you can say, was my reading accurate? And the pendulum will tell you. Usually up and down means yes, and a circle means no. And then some people do it a different way, it doesn't matter. It's your pendulum, it's the simplest thing in the world. You can even make one out of hanging a rock on a piece of string. These things are so easy to work with. They take practice, but anybody can do it. Therefore, we are entering into an age when everybody can be their own psychic. Now, is it safe? It's safe because if you believe in anything, you consecrate and dedicate your work to whatever is sacred to you before you start. So whatever you believe in, God, Goddess, anything, the Force, whatever, that's what you call on. And that will guide you, work for you and through you, and make your reading accurate. And then we have these other tools that are fabulous. This is a witch's mirror. You can look into it and see great stuff. And this is, of course, you know what this is a crystal ball. And these are all things that we sell here, but they're also things you can get anywhere. And you don't even need them. You can just practice. So how do you get to Carnegie Hall? Same way you be a psychic. Practice, practice, practice. Do these dogs understand everything I said? Yes. Oh, do these dogs know more than I do about the subject? Big yes.